afterwards. And by that time, so many people had died, so many people had been tortured, so many women raped, that it was too late for reform at that point. So since then, the Syrian people basically kept on protesting, and they still have peaceful protests till today. And I definitely think there's a lot of, there's different sides to the whole revolution. Right now you have the Free Syrian Army, which is basically, in my opinion, made up of army defectors that were originally Assad soldiers.
Loyalists. Yeah.
Right, so they were loyalists to Assad and decided to take take the right side, which is not kill their own people and not take orders to shoot and kill their own people. And they wanted to defend the people, which is what a military in any country should do. And anybody in the military should defend the people. That's what a military is for, not defend the government. It's to defend the people. So basically, right now you have...
yeah, a little louder. You got to speak into that a little louder.
Right now, they're basically, there's a couple different refugee camps.
How do we solve? What's the solution to the problem? We got Al Qaeda coming in, the Muslim Brotherhood, the Alawites, the Bashir. The whole thing seems crazy. How do we settle it?
In my opinion, Bashar al-Assad and the whole Assad family basically needs to leave the Syrian government and just leave the Syrian government and let people have a vote. I mean, you can't have one family running the country for almost 60 years now, and they're ruthless killers. They've proved it. His dad proved it in the 80s. His son is proving it now. His brother is the head of military. His brother-in-law is the head of basically any type of business that you want to open in Syria. Any type of anything that you want to do has to run through that family, and that's not fair to anybody. That's not how that's not how you run a country.
Okay, so we get rid of Assad somehow. Who takes over?
Well, basically the people are going to take over. Right now, there's a few different organizations that have came up, and they actually, a lot of people will say that there's the Muslim Brotherhood is going to take over, Al Qaeda is going to take over. That might be the case in some of the countries that had revolutions, but in Syria, I don't think that's going to be the case. Only because the revolution has taken so long. That there is the Syrian National Council right now that's recognized by the UN, and a few other organizations that are basically all Syrian people. They're not Muslim Brotherhood. They're not Al Qaeda, and they could be from any religion. Some of them are Alawites. Some of them are Sunni Muslims. Some of them are Shiites. That's
now what just briefly, we have a little bit of time left. What is the role of Iran with Assad, and we got two things going on. What is the role of Iran with Assad, and then what is your personal view of Israel?
Well, basically, Iran's role in the Syrian conflict is basically Iran has been supporting Assad because it is their only it's one of their only allies in the Middle East. I think only Syria and Lebanon are allies of Iran. And in my opinion, that's because both of those are extremist Shiite-run governments, like Iran. And in my opinion, Iran is sending a lot of soldiers over to Syria to do one thing, and that's to kill the Syrian people protesting. That's all they're doing. And it's been proven.
Is your family there?
Taught them. I do have family in Damascus, Syria. Yes, I have a brother there. But basically, Iran is sending over soldiers from Iran to basically go fight, in their opinion, the holy Shiite war. Because for them, it's a Shiite against Christians, Sunnis.
He's actually fighting the 12-er war and all of that.
That's right.
Okay. Now, what about your view of Israel? What is your personal view of Israel?
My view of Israel is I can't say that I'm pro-Palestine or pro-Israel. I am pro-peace between the two countries. I definitely think that it's time to have peace between the two sides, and a two-state solution is what I'm in favor for. I think both countries need to have their own rights and their own governments. That's my view on Israel.
And are you with this Are you with this Israeli lady here? Or
no, I'm not. Actually,
okay.
I stopped just to take a picture.
Somebody here carrying a big Israeli flag.
Nice.
Very nice. You guys make a nice couple, man. Let me tell you. You know, yeah, there's world peace right there.
That's right.
Hey, thank you very much. I got to close the show. Appreciate it. Good luck with everything, and we'll pray for your brother and the mess over there. That's for sure. Okay, this show. What do we got? 2:54. Okay, this show had a nice couple little twists and turns. She want to come on real fast? Come on, real fast. Yeah, bring it. We got about 1 minute for you. I want to find out who you are and what you're doing, because you're a brave person and you got all kinds of stuff going on here. All right, we got this.
This and my big flag.
And
Okay, we'll make it.
you have to talk loudly. All right, put your big flag here for a second. Sit down. Give me the time, because
Somebody hold the flag for me?
yeah, I'll hold this thing.
Okay.
All right, just tell us who you are, what you're doing, and what's going on here.
Shalom, friends. Hi, my name is TC from DC. That's my
TC from DC.
That's my
Okay.
nickname here, and I am a Shalom activist.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, I've been out here now for over 4 years.
Wow.
Yes, in defense of God's country and the Constitution. It's been an amazing adventure. And as a matter of fact, I just got back from a 6-month adventure in Israel. But I'm here today in front of the White House once again because Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu is at the United Nations General Assembly, and I want to stand with him here in front of the White House to tell the world that it is critical that we bless Israel, that the God of Israel has declared in His Word in Genesis 12:3 that God blesses those who bless Israel and curses those who curse Israel.
Are you Jewish?
No, I am a believer. I'm a Christian.
Oh, you're
Right?
okay.
But I have a
get
very
it now.
deep love for Hashem, for the God of Israel, Yeshua HaMashiach, and a deep love for His covenant people and covenant land.
Okay, thank you. I wish we had more time. They're giving me a signal here. I got to wrap up the show. So TC from DC stands in defense and in support of Israel. And wow, interesting stuff. We had an Israeli news reporter who had to kind of toe the line a little bit because he didn't want to get thrown out of Washington, D.C. press corps. Interesting guy. And we had a young gentleman, Sunni Muslim. His family's from Syria. Gave us a little insight there. And TC from D.C. supporting Israel. Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen, it's always a wild and wacky place. That's for sure. How much time? Okay. Well, we'll tomorrow we'll pick up on the show from 2 or 3 other questions that Bibi Netanyahu needs to ask of President Obama. Supposedly, he's going to be speaking with him tonight on the phone. That's if the president can say goodbye to Jay-Z and Beyonce and everybody else he's been meeting with. Tom Trento signing off with the guys here. Trento Vision from Washington, D.C. We'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock East Coast time. Take care. Have a wonderful evening.
Stop picking on Obama. Mean white man.
Yeah, we're mean. That's all we do.
We never supported anybody.